Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for Mikal Bridges.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And for the Wizards, Sarr out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Poole in at the point guard. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Pass to Kuzma. Misses the layup. Poole against Hart. Here's Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Back to Poole. Kuzma against Hart. They set the pick. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And here's New York now. Bridges down low. Kuzma on him. Towns on a screen. Here's Hart. It's tipped.
Oh, always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
Coulibaly. And the 17-footer goes down. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
B.A., they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Now here's Hart. His last outing, we saw him score 13.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
The first one falls. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Brunson. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And Bridges, here we go. Blocked!
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
To the inside. Down low. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
That's good from Kuzma. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Kuzma hits them both. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Offensive rebound, and the basket by Towns.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Has checked in for Washington. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. In third, New York.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
So it's Washington now. Poole outside. From deep, Sarr hits a three-pointer. Sarr's got 5.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Now here's Hart. He's closely guarded. Deflected! And the Wizards on the break. Blocked!
Such an active, skilled defender. OG Anunoby twice on the pipes.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Washington. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And obviously the whistles weren't in their favor the last time these teams met, and it cost them.
Now here's Brogdon, coming off a 22-point game against New York. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pull for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brunson passes to Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Give him 8 points now.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Here's Poole, and he goes in for the dunk.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Brunson. Hart passes to Brunson. Now here's Towns. Shoots over Valanciunas. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Poole. That shot off the mark. Hart with the defensive effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Of course, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. McBride comes in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Brunson. First free throw is good.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
And so he makes both from the line. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. That's good from Kuzma.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. And he makes both free throws.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
Now here's Brunson. No points yet. Going inside. And that one drops for him.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Valanciunas. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Now here's Brunson. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Achua can't hit. Kispert outside. Pass to Kuzma. From deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Washington up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because when you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Kyle Kuzma out there with George. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Corey Kispert, and it's Carrington in at the point. That's the group for Washington right now. Here's Carrington. Brunson defending. Pass to Kuzma. Valanciunas with a screen on Achua. High post, Valanciunas. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Well, to me, that's the force that Valanciunas plays with. It allows him to shake the foul off, maintain his poise, and score it.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
More of a traditional center, Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night. And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And Washington has possession. The Knicks making their last shot. They set a pick. George drives in. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Washington again can't hit. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson taking his time here. That one's down for Brunson.
Just good on-ball decision-making from Brunson right there. This guy a master in the pick and roll.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to review the game plan. The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Taking a look at the last 10 games. Here are the players who have been flat out dominant scoring the ball and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Achua with a steal. Outside McBride. Pass to Brunson. Here's Toppin. High arcing shot. Valanciunas with a rebound. Washington trailing. Now here's Kuzma. Back to Valanciunas. And again, unable to change momentum here. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Toppin with it, outside Achua. Six to shoot. Toppin, a screen on Kuzma. Achua for 3. New York again can't hit.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And Washington making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Toppin. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. This one for 3. Shot's good by Carrington. Carrington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Bridges. Yet to see a basket. Hart with a screen on George. 3-pointer, Bridges. He buries it from 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A new lineup here for Washington. New York making a switch here. Payne against Poole. Pass to Brogdon. Kuzma for three. Towns with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And the free throw, no good.
What you admire about Mikal is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. There's a minute 26 left in the second period. Bridges outside. Back to Payne. And he converts the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Here's Poole. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Kuzma outside. "52 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot comes out.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
He drops it from range.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 7. Inside. Stolen by Payne. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And he slams it in one-handed.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
26 seconds left in the first half. Poole against Payne. Poole outside. On the wing, Kuzma. 4 on the clock. They need this. And he lays it in. Kuzma's got 6 points. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau, and Coach, you battled back from that early deficit. What changed for this team?
Well, we played better defense, and then we were able to get good shots, quality shots, when we have to play defense.
I know you pride yourself on that area of the game. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the New York Knicks.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Now here's Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Poole. Brunson defending. Poole shot is off. Knicks leading by 7. Anunoby passes to Hart. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good. Hart. The Wizards trail by 10. Brogdon, the pass to Poole. Now Brogdon doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Coulibaly. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Poole. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Poole. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
2 things there that make that possible for Jordan Poole: focus and body control.
New York leading by 8. So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum early on in his career. He goes down to the G League and then won a title all in a span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable.
And Washington shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Sarr. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside for Brogdon. From deep, Brogdon!
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
And here's Hart. He's got 5. Pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. The teardrop. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
From deep, Sarr. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Bridges down low, guarded by Brogdon. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Got a hand on it.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line, the top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Washington in 5th.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. From 8 feet away. And it's New York with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Here's Poole. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Kuzma against Hart. Pass to Carrington. And here's Poole.
2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Sarr. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Brunson passes to Bridges. Chalk up 2 there. And now an 8-point Knick lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Pass to Carrington. Kuzma with the ball. And again, Washington, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Carrington. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And yep, it's good. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
George passes to Poole. To the inside. Sarr. No good. And they can't put it into the drought.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Washington making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sarr. Bagley comes in for Kuzma. And Kispert is subbed in for Poole. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Valanciunas. Bagley sets a screen. Valanciunas passes to George. Washington again can't hit.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Achua for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the New York Knicks, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your space.
And defense is so important to Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. That's just fundamental basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. George out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Kispert. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Carrington in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Carrington. From the arc. And it's Brunson with the rebound. New York leading by 12. Pass to Sims. Here's Payne. Driving in. Rejected by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And here are the Knicks now.
It's weird. Coming out of the break, he seems like he's lost his touch.
Off the inbound, no good. It's George on the wing. They set the screen. Down low. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Achua finds Payne. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Carrington. Pass to George. Here's Carrington. Shot clock at 6. Kispert outside. To the right side. Beyond the arc. Carrington no good. Knicks leading by 12. Tries to break his ice. Brunson inside with the finish.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Valanciunas. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, efficient scoring in the post, just one of the reasons Valanciunas is out there.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
It's time for the dance game. And you see yourself on the big screen. You know what to do. Show us your moves.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Sims. Hart comes in for Achua. Anunoby, he's checked in for McBride. And it's Bridges in for Payne. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Poole. Brunson misses. The Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Coulibaly. Kuzma outside. And there's the screen. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man, 2 points the hard way.
Bridges outside. From downtown, it's rebounded by Washington.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
The offensive rebound.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from Sarr. Owning the glass and then finishing the play.
And New York has possession. They're leading by 8. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Jordan Poole. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
That free throw no good.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
And the second free throw is good.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Pass to Kuzma. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 7-point differential. Fires at the elbow, and he connects with a jumper. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the ability to stop on the dime and rise and fire. Jalen Brunson, that is outstanding.
Kuzma against Hart. Kuzma down low. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
1:31 left to play in the 4th. And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. Inside. Hart. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
So it's Washington now. They trail by 11. Hart against Kuzma. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Knicks.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Josh Hart.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
So both teams changing it up here.
Let's hear you get loud. DC family, make some noise.
.40 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Right side, Butler. Cashes in the 12-footer. Here's Kolek. There's a screen to the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Josh Hart.